Today's daily reading comes from the book of the Apocrypha. It is chapter 10, which is the last chapter in the book of Esther, which we're reading from. And it reads as follows. The king levied a tax upon the kingdom both by land and sea, as for his strength and valor and the wealth and glory of his kingdom. Behold, they are written in the books of the Psalms and Medes for a memorial. Mordecai was viceroy to King Ahasuerus and was a great man in the kingdom, honored by the Jews, and lived his life loved by all his nation. Mordecai said, These things have come from God, for I remember the dream which I had concerning these matters, for not one detail of them has failed. There was a little spring which became a river, and there was light in the sun and much water. The river is Esther, whom the king married and made queen. The two serpents are Haman and me. The nations are those nations who combine to destroy the name of the Jews. But as for the nation that is Israel, even those who cried to God and were delivered, for the Lord delivered his people. The Lord rescued us out of all these calamities. And God worked such signs and great wonders as have not been done among the nations. Therefore he ordained two lots, one for the people of God and one for all the other nations. And these two lots came for an appointed season and for a day of judgment before God and for all the nations. God remembered his people and vindicated his inheritance. They will observe these days in the month Adar, on the 14th and on the 15th day of the month, which is an assembly on the assembly, joy and gladness before God throughout the generations forever among his people Israel. In the 4th year of the reign of Ptolemy and Cleopatra, Dositheus, who said he was a priest and Levite, and Ptolemy his son, brought this letter to Purim, which they said was the same, and the Lysicamus, the son of Ptolemy, who was in Jerusalem, had interpreted. Amen.